Economic and development experts in London have challenged Nigeria to move past dependence on oil and seek broader economic prospects. A recent survey shows that Africa still ranks low in general perceptions about emerging economies, while China tops the chart. Our London correspondent Doris Okenwa reports.
A gathering of intellectuals, economic and development experts with policymakers to propose a new model for international development. The attention is on a recent survey carried out by research experts Ipsos Mori and the King's College London across 11 countries of the world. The survey aimed at capturing the general public perception and mood about particular countries and regions, with questions like, which countries have economic models that should be emulated by other governments? Which countries have the best job opportunities for young people? And who will emerge as possible economic powers of the future? While China steals the show with the highest perception.
What I mean by governance of growth is something that China has done well on, and parts of East Asia have as well, is to ensure that the way that the state manages growth, it means that it's very broad-based, so most of the population are benefiting.
Where is Africa in all this? After long deliberations on the future of global economy, the perception for Africa doesn't come across as very strong.
No model that people want to follow seem to come out of Africa.
And why is that?
It may be because of perceptions take a long time to change. Maybe perceptions about Africa, particularly sub-Saharan Africa, are out of date, and people are catching up. I mean, as I say, many countries in Africa are growing very quickly.
Perhaps Africa needs a rebranding campaign to improve perceptions.
I think an important thing is the use of natural resources in a productive fashion. The use of new natural resource wealth to spread the benefits of growth. If you look at the countries that have shown up very well in the survey, they're typically countries, notably China, that's been very good at raising the incomes of the poorest.
Some experts believe Nigeria can improve its global rating.
It's still got a very dysfunctional economy, and it's not an economic power in the same way. It's an economic power within Africa, and it will become probably an economic power more widely, but it's got such huge governance problems, it's got such huge problems with getting beyond oil in terms of its global presence, that it's not actually got much economic weight in the world outside.
Now, whether this survey is extensive enough is another issue entirely. But surveys aside, the fact remains that global inequality, the need for all-inclusive growth, remains an issue in Africa and beyond. And governments are often called upon to address these issues in their policies decisively. Doris Okenwa, Channel Television News, London.